The cryptocurrency market remains as volatile as ever. That's true. But if we zoom out just a little bit, we can see that month by month at that kind of frequency, there is a very steady improvement in terms of overall conditions, right? And just like any other market, when you have improving conditions, that's the time to look out for projects that are doing all the right things. Somehow, against all odds, STX, ticker STX, has defied the 2023 bear market. And this year, the STX token has skyrocketed an astonishing 300% since January. So the performance has been very good, but if we extrapolate and we take a look at where the price trajectory should continue to go in 2024, 2025 for the entirety of this bull run, I'm actually very confident that STX is going to continue to do very, very well. That includes, of course, the price performance of its STX token. And I have three crucial reasons in particular to support this argument. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. Best of luck if you choose to invest in any aspect of cryptocurrency into any altcoins that you feel are a good buy. I wish you well. But please remember that I am not a financial or investment advisor. And so by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. So by way of introduction, let me describe STX a little bit and kind of what it's all about. First of all, it is a layer 2. So just like Polygon, but the catch is that it's a layer 2 for Bitcoin. STX tackles the scalability challenges that Bitcoin faces, right? And it does so by introducing smart contracts with a coding language known as Clarity. And this allows dApps to be deployed on the Bitcoin network. So again, keep that in mind. If you take nothing else away from this video, STX is a layer 2, but not for Ethereum. It's a layer 2 for Bitcoin. And also very importantly, STX, unlike its counterparts, runs on its own nodes. So that means no sharing resources, right? It has its very own network with STX miners at the helm, and this ensures smoother operations. And while other Bitcoin layer 2 chains like Rootstock, Peg2, on-chain BTC, STX takes a different route. It uses Bitcoin as a medium of storage, recording all transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, it means that STX operates independently in its own realm. This is still while leveraging the security and scalability of Bitcoin. So it's kind of like having the best of both worlds here. STX has soared in excess of 300% over the last 12 months. And again, that's in the context of a bear market. STX is definitely a project that we identified early. We did this related video asking the question, how many STX do you need to purchase at a lower price in order to be a crypto millionaire at the height of the next bull run or the current bull run? And you can check that one out here if you haven't already by clicking the link that's popping up on screen. And by the way, we also recommended this project when the price was much, much lower, less than half of its current value. So I think it's safe to say we identified a lot of potential very appropriately in this project. We also timed our call very nicely. And STX has also done better than most of the other altcoin projects out there over the same length of time, right? And probably the secret sauce behind the impressive performance and the growth is what we're going to talk about right now. The number one reason is the Nakamoto Upgrade. This is nothing less than a groundbreaking upgrade to the STX protocol, again, known as Nakamoto, and it has sparked significant momentum. On March 25th, so just a couple of weeks ago, the Nakamoto testnet was launched with the mainnet activation to start on April 16th, and it's expected to be completed by the last 2 weeks or so of May. And the upgrade isn't just about minor adjustments. It's actually poised to transform STX pretty comprehensively, enhancing block times and fortifying network security. Plus, also, very soon transactions on STX are going to be just as reversible as those on Bitcoin. But also, the Nakamoto upgrade is shaking things up by introducing SBTC, a trust-reduced version of Bitcoin, now usable in the STX ecosystem. And this, of course, is going to align STX decentralized finance with really the best in the industry. It's going to make it that much more appealing and much more functional than ever. And so with their new SBTC, users can participate in the DeFi activities built on STX. Once complete, they can take their SBTC and redeem it for their original Bitcoin holdings. And so in light of these upgrades and updates, it should probably come as no surprise that we're already seeing record-breaking TVL with STX that's total value locked. But another big reason that we've been seeing this STX price performance has been the Bitcoin ETF approvals. Bitcoin, after all, is really sucking up a lot of the limelight. And rightly so, because its unprecedented ETF inflows are driving a whirlwind rally really across the entirety of the crypto market. And riding this wave in particular is STX, which is benefiting more than most. Bitcoin value surges, right, attracting many institutional and retail investors. And to handle increased Bitcoin activity, more transactions must go through layer 2 solutions like STX. As institutions and their customers buy more and more Bitcoin, other retail activity, whether that's P2P trading or Bitcoin DeFi, will move to stacks. It's quite simply the logical flow and the natural order that we're going to see. And with the stacks layer in play, it makes a staggering $500 billion in Bitcoin available for decentralized applications. It's like Stacks has found the golden key to unlock the treasure trove of Bitcoin, tapping directly into its layer 1 for seamless transaction settlements. So Stacks is going to inevitably do more with rising Bitcoin ETFs. We're already seeing increased DeFi activity. In recent weeks especially, we've seen more DeFi activity on the Stacks blockchain. Platforms like Arcadi and STX Swap are attracting more users. And this increased engagement is very likely contributing to the rising demand for STX. The number of Stacks transactions is also hitting numbers in the $800,000 range for 4 straight months. That is huge for Stacks. And then in addition, we also have positive news in the form of new partnerships, including one between Stacks and Bitfrost. They've expanded the accelerator's startup portfolio. And of course, this action boosts investor confidence and further supports the rising trend. This Altcoin Buzz Spotlight is sponsored by Morpheus Labs. Morpheus Labs offers multi-chain, low-code solution for Web2 firms that want to enter Web3 markets. They provide you with a smooth and efficient way to get your Web3 presence, which of course comes with a full suite of tools that offer blockchain as a service. Ready to use and easy to deploy. Web2 firms can now easily transition from the ground up into a fully functioning Web3 project, including Morpheus AI-powered automation and smart contracts. And the best place to buy their MIND token, M-I-N-D, is on KuCoin or MEXC. For more information, just follow their Twitter and check out the link in the description below. And last but not least here, number 3, the third reason that we have for the rise of STX is also a major factor. That is Ordinals, because over the past year, Bitcoin Ordinals have stormed the digital collectible world. They have once again captured the attention of financial titan Franklin Templeton. This is a heavy, heavy player. And the investment giant's digital asset division spotlighted the surge of Ordinals in a new prospectus. This makes us bullish on Ordinals once again. We already were bullish, but this just compounds that enthusiasm and that sentiment. Most Ordinals compatible wallets are made by the teams in the Stacks ecosystem. And thanks to the Taproot upgrade, Stacks wallets now work with Ordinals, Bitcoin, and STX transactions. So they offer users unmatched flexibility in managing their digital assets. So, as Ordinals continue to flourish, Stacks emerges as a pivotal player in the crypto landscape, really bridging the gap between Bitcoin and innovative decentralized services. Needless to say, it is an exciting time for Stacks enthusiasts. In conclusion, Stacks is already the leader among L2s for Bitcoin, right? And that's no accident because they've been way early in terms of this trend. Now they're in a position to take the best advantage of increasing demand for Bitcoin and Bitcoin blockchain space.
And so if this market pulls back hard under this level and then consolidates and comes back, we're likely to sell and stall.